Earnings season is winding down, so you know what that means. That means we're getting the retailers. And we're getting quite a few names this week. Some are really interesting, especially on the department store side. But I picked out 5 of the top names I think you're going to want to be watching if you're interested in the retail scene this week. And let's get right to it. So the first one is Lowe's. You know, this comes on, always comes after Home Depot reports. You can see it's missed a few times in there. But shares were just kind of holding steady there and have finally broken out to these new highs. So, you know, this is definitely one on the home side everybody's going to be watching. And then also on the home side, actually, is TJX companies. Now, this is Marshall's, but also Home Goods. Home Goods has been the real star here. Their comps have been trending like 5 to 6% same-store sales comps. That's really strong, and they're not even on the internet. That's one of their chains that does not have online purchases. So TJX has been doing it right for a while now. And as you can see, only the 2 misses back in 2014. So great earnings track record as well as bringing those comps. So this is definitely one that a lot of people interested in apparel and the home side will be watching. And then we're going to get one that struggled a bit in recent years, L Brands. This is Victoria's Secret, but also the pink. The pink was super hot up through, as you can see from the shares, 2016. And then they kind of lost their edge a bit. Those same-store sales started to slip, and looks like they bottomed out in 2017. So this is going to be definitely one on the niche apparel retailers that you want to be watching. It's always been a real steady name, as you can see, because it hasn't missed in 5 years. So also another great track record. And then we're going to get Best Buy. You know, this is once left for dead, and it's resurrected itself. Only that one miss, coming just last quarter, actually. But otherwise, it's put together this great string. Shares are still breaking out here, so investors still like it, still pretty hot on the street. But for the electronic side, this is what everybody's going to be tuning in on. And then JCPenney. I picked this one out of the department stores, not because it has the best chart, but because it's one that hasn't really recovered. Macy's, Nordstrom, Kohl's, all of the other big names have bounced off their lows, but this one hasn't really, although it's a little bit off the worst of it in 2017. But people still suspicious that JCPenney is going to survive here. Still, they put together a nice track record of beating in the last couple of years. Just that one big miss in 2017. But same-store sales, really the big thing here, and inventory, of course, seeing if they close down any more stores, and just basically what the overall story is, can these department stores survive? So again, I didn't bring the Macy's, the Kohl's, the Nordstrom charts with me, but those are also ones that are going to be on everybody's radar this week. And we're going to get a few more retailers to close it out going forward into March. We'll get some of the furniture retailers, RH, Williams-Sonoma, and we'll get Burlington stores. That's always an interesting one. They put together a great track record. So there's some more names you might want to check out. I'll be covering them all on Zacks.com. I'll be tweeting out those charts for all of these interesting retailers. And of course, you can tune into our videos, which are also on Zacks.com. I cover the earnings charts every week, but now that earnings season is winding down, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I'll be back with more earnings charts next earnings season, which will be a little bit later in the spring. So if you want any kind of earnings news, be sure to tune in at Zacks.com.